Hello! Welcome to another episode of the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. And before we get into everything, thank you so much, Ursa, for popping in and giving a lurk. And also thank you so much, Iken, for resubscribing. 28 months! That's a lot of months! I don't know if it's like that a lot of nuts. A lot, but it's still a lot. Shout out to anybody who knows Kung Pao. Also, Luna! I also say that many exclamation points after your name as well. Yay! Welcome! Welcome to all you wonderful people. I love seeing you here. It makes me happy. How about you, Ergo? Does it make you happy?
Yeah.
Good. It better. It better. Also, Iken, I like how the little emotes that you have, the little animated ones, I feel like they appropriately dance to this music just a little bit. Mm-hmm. It's not perfect, but it's still good. I like it. This is also random.
Put on this music in the club.
Yeah, put this music on in the club. Let's go. But since you and some of our other friends, like Iken, have been playing a lot of Uma Musume, what if Uma Musume, but lawyers? What about Ace Attorney?
What if Phoenix had to defend a gold ship?
Whoa!
I don't know.
Was Gold Ship accused of murder?
Sure.
Because everyone's always accused. Wait, could you do a quick Google? Has there ever been a horse, like a racing horse, that killed a guy?
Probably, yeah. Probably wouldn't be very fun to look up.
No, probably not.
I'm sure people have died.
But also we wouldn't want Phoenix to defend an actual murder horse, but, I wonder if there is a horse that was accused of murder, but didn't do the murder.
I mean, there's a case in one of the games where you defend a whale.
In Ace Attorney?
That's in one of the 3DS games.
Oh, hell yeah!
You defend a whale at at fake SeaWorld.
Yes! Oh, wait! Did I play that?
No, you haven't played that one.
Oh, dang. Because at first I was like, I remember going to a park as Edgeworth in like the first Edgeworth game.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. Okay. But it wasn't that. That being said, man, when we're done with Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, I have to play the rest of the Ace Attorney games. There are so many. Yeah,
you gotta start the Apollo Justice collection.
Well, here's the thing with that. I have played, obviously, as you know, because I borrowed it from my friends who own it, the physical copy on the DS. I played Apollo Justice 1.
Yeah.
But I've not played the sequel.
But you have to play the...
Yeah.
Yeah, even they call it the Apollo Justice Collection, even though the other two games are called Phoenix Wright. because I guess people didn't like Apollo as much, so they just brought Phoenix back.
And see, that's the unfortunate thing. When you have a franchise like this, with characters as interesting as this, and fun, and just really likable, that your whole fan base really revolves around, it makes it that much harder to make like a next generation sort of thing. Like, you have to have enough of the main cast still there for people to go, hey, I know those guys. Just in case your characters, the new ones you made, aren't as likable. And I don't think Apollo's not likable. Like, I think he's cool. But is he Phoenix? No, he's not. He's not. And Trucy is not Maya. Now, granted, they don't need to be. I like their differences for what they are. But if I'm also honest with myself, I just want more Phoenix. I want more Maya. I want my babies. I want them.
Sorry, Maya doesn't come back until the 6th game.
No! Oh, yeah, and also Gumshoe.
And Gumshoe is completely gone. They erased Gumshoe from the franchise, which is pretty sad. Yeah,
in my mind, I'm retconning it. He's there the whole time. Like, you play as Gumshoe. Maybe that's it. No. I'm sure, I know you play as Phoenix, but still. What if Gumshoe's just always there? Just in the background. You just don't see him. He's right next to you. All the time. But anyway, Iken was saying, like Dragon Ball, not letting Goku pass on the mantle. Yeah. And it's true, because they have so many, like, he's got so many kids, but they're not Goku. you know?
Yeah, like,
and that is what makes it difficult.
I feel like Dragon Ball did keep trying to introduce like new protagonists. Like, oh, here's Trunks. He has a sword. You like him? It's like, no, I still want Goku.
Now again, that is of course to say people do still really like Trunks.
Yeah.
People do like the other characters, and I do like Apollo. But I want my I want the game that I grew up with. Or not really. I played this game in my later 20s, so I didn't grow up with it. But I want what I was introduced to, you know? Anyway, that all being said, Great Ace Attorney 2. We've got to finish it before I can play any of those other games.
Let's go.
So we got to do it.
Are we gonna get an anime cutscene?
Probably. The Great Departed Soul. Ooh.
Oh.
The grand end of the century great exhibition of London. Surely there is not a soul who has failed to hear of it.
I haven't heard of it.
Wondrous new works of culture and industry from every corner of the globe had converged on Hyde Park.
Ooh.
Welcoming over 50 million visitors. The last great hurrah of this century.
That's a lot of people.
Astonished and delighted people of all nations, and ended on a note of resounding success. But as regards to the terrible catastrophe that occurred during the festivities, very few are aware my friend Mr. Herlock Sholmes had a hand in unraveling the matter. For from the shadows...
It doesn't look like him.
It looks like the Sherlock that we watch.
Yeah,
It looks like that guy.
A piece of the great exhibition, which rose high into the skies of Hyde Park. Sholmes's brilliant deductions, as clear and lofty as the Crystal Tower itself, brought the truth to light.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe not Herlock Sholmes. You know, Sherlock Holmes, yes. Herlock, I don't know about that.
Ground of the great exhibition, which is absolutely packed with people.
I like that. We are here at the showgrounds. Like, you're not hearing it, Ergo.
Oh, yeah,
it's
it's
like,
their voice acting.
yeah, it's like, we're here at the showground of the great exhibition. I love that.
The weather is unusually fine, and we're about to witness a most extraordinary scientific experiment.
Actually, hold up. Is that... Hang on. Listen to it and tell me if it sounds familiar to you. Do you think it's ProZD? Oh, well, he's gonna talk again? Probably not.
The 20th century will see steam engines and electrical power dominate the
No.
world.
You don't think so?
That doesn't sound like Pro CD at all.
Well, it kind of
Maybe this
reminded me...
is that a different character talking? I don't...
Horse-drawn carts will give way to the motor car. Ships
Oh.
will sprout wings and take to the skies.
Yeah, never mind.
We showcase even more advanced technology. A glimpse into the future. A world first. A demonstration of my super high voltage instantaneous kinesis machine.
Whoa! Don't worry, it's not going to kill anyone.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But originally, when I thought, if this is the same voice, the way he was speaking, it sounded like his regal voice that he does, where he's like, you know, talking like this, you know, like but more higher pitched. So it just made me think it was him. Sorry, Sun One, if you're like, what the hell? No, that's not me.
A man will literally be disassembled by a pulse of high voltage electricity and beamed to another location.
Oh yeah, I think someone's gonna die because of this machine.
Yeah.
On his body will be reassembled by a series of complex calculations exactly as it was before.
Man, whoever is doing this guy's voice, I love it. Oh, dude, you're about to die. No!
Which is weird because he looks like he would be the bad guy. We may find out.
I love this guy!
In but a few moments from now, these gentlemen will, in the blink of an eye, complete an incredible journey through the air. To arrive an instant later on the Crystal
Have you tested this?
Tower.
He's so energetic, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't hear it, Ergo, but he's going, yes, yes, yes! Woo! Yes, yes! Oh my god!
Oh no. Who could have seen this coming?
He's screaming, in case you didn't know, Ergo, because you don't have headphones on. Yeah, big shock. I think shock. I think someone might have died. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Runo, are you listening?
Oh, sorry. What was that, Iris?
What's the matter with you? You've been miles away all morning. Didn't you like what I cooked for breakfast?
No, I didn't.
I hated it, actually. No, that's not it at all. What were we talking about again?
Today's paper. It's full of news about the Great Exhibition again.
A guy exploded.
Into a million pieces. It was horrible.
Yes. The Great Exhibition. I'd like to go sometime.
You're really not your usual self today. You seem very down.
Which is unfortunate because I didn't make him sound down. My bad.
Don't you agree, Hurley?
Huh? Did you say something, Iris?
Oh gosh, you're even more down.
Ah! When did you arrive, Mr. Naruto?
I've been here for about half an hour already. We had breakfast together.
What? Why didn't you mention it before?
I, thought you might have known I was here? You know, because breakfast?
Iris is quite right. You're clearly lacking in vim. So much so that I didn't notice your presence.
Thanks.
Of course, I could deduce the reason perfectly well with some simple observations.
What? You?
Let's see.
Deduce something? Sorry.
Yes, for example, your tousled hair this morning with all its unruly spikes. Clearly, it can be deduced, therefore, that...
Let me stop you there, Mr. Sholmes, because I think I can see where this is going. My hair always looks like this. It always has. Ever since we first met, in fact.
Oh, really? How interesting. It just doesn't look like a haircut as such, I suppose. Ha ha ha.
Thanks again. It crossed my mind recently that it's been 6 months now. Oh, he's probably sad. He probably misses his partner in crime.
Yeah, because I was going to say, are we back in modern?
Yeah.
Have we ended our flashback?
He probably misses Sasato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 months.
Since I was forbidden from working in court. Oh yeah, that.
There's that too.
Yeah, that too, yeah. So I've been wondering how much longer I'm going to be banned.
Oh, well that would explain why you seem rather glum.
You got banned from the Discord.
Don't you agree, Hurley?
Huh? Did you say something?
Back to moping. What's the matter with Mr. Sholmes today? He seems even more down in the dumps than me.
Ran out of drugs.
Wow. You're probably not wrong, but wow.
I know, and the Great Exhibition has opened. You'd think he'd be excited. Oh, why don't we all go to see it together?
I want to, of course I do. But I can't. Not for the time being.
Why not?
What-
Are you banned?
I was going to say, I have ADHD. I want to do it, but I can't. Why not? Why not? Because I'm a great detective, after all.
So you're embroiled in some tricky case that you can't be distracted from? Is that it? I say to myself.
I don't remember hearing that you're working on a case, Hurley.
I suppose I should try to find out what's going on.
Then you just leave.
Bye!
Move to street.
Event 6 months ago. Half a year ago now. I took on the defense of a young girl in a trial heard at the Old Bailey. What at first seemed like a simple case of murder that took place at London Pawnbrokery turned out to be one part of a much more far-reaching plot that involved the British government. Oh yeah, all that. I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
During the course of the trial,
it was found that I made an unavoidable, yet at the same time, unforgivable mistake.
I actually kind of forget.
Yeah, I'm glad this flashback is here. Words fail me. This situation is utterly deplorable. Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, my lord. I will decide upon your fate following the conclusion of this trial. Of course, my lord.
Yeah, what did he do again?
In the end, I had my right to represent people in court revoked. I was told I had to spend my time in research and study, so that's what I've been doing.
If I remember correctly, was it because he got what's his face off when he was the murderer?
No,
I don't think
so.
Or did he have to?
Did he fake evidence?
I think there was something to do with evidence.
Or
I
he
think
lied about something?
I think it was like a Phoenix thing where he ended up using false evidence. You could look it up real quick. We have this.
Maybe
device.
let's just keep going.
We have this device called a telephone. I don't know if you've heard about it.
It's fine.
But yeah, they might tell us.
You haven't you, Runo? Reading all those big fat tomes about British law up in your room, and the notes about Sholmes' old case.
Unfortunately, knowing about the law is never really relevant in any of these cases.
Ain't you right about that?
Brewing Iris's special blends of tea, fetching my daily bread for me.
Oh, what a rhyme.
You've become something of a manservant around here. Start on the silverware next, Master Naruhodo.
Rude. Well, I'm thinking of going to ask the powers that be to reconsider. Specifically Lord Strongheart, the obvious villain of this series.
Yeah.
I swear I will eat my cardigan if he's not. I wear a purple cardigan a lot. You don't see it, but I am wearing it. No, I will eat it if he is not the villain. Or at least involved. He's gotta be villain number 2 at the very least.
Yeah.
Anyway, at the British Supreme Court on Whitehall.
Lord Strongheart?
The delightful Lord Chief Justice. Not my favorite fellow. Even though I just called him delightful.
Right?
That was sarcasm, you see.
Delightful fellow. Air quotes.
He's not mine, either. But he's the man I have to talk to. He's the only one who can grant permission for me to start working in the courts again. I came to Britain to become the best lawyer I could. And I can't do that just sitting around here.
The Great Exhibition.
Everybody's walking around nude?
The whole of London, the whole of London has been swept up in this great exhibition, hasn't it?
The most advanced science, the most modern technology, the finest works of art and feats of engineering. For the next 6 months, our capital will be showcasing these things, and the world will be watching.
Oh, do you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to look down on London from one of those lovely balloons.
Look down on? Do you mean those things fly?
Yes, of course. They fly high in the sky and don't even need wings to do it. All you need is hot air.
But how? How does hot air have anything to do with flying? It makes no sense. I can't understand it at all.
That's true of a lot of new scientific discoveries. Most people can't understand them at first. But in 100 years' time, all these things will just be common knowledge.
I suppose they might be.
Mind you, some of the science being demonstrated seems very questionable. Something went wrong on the open experimentation stage yesterday, apparently. There was a huge explosion. Still, I wish I'd seen it, though. I'd love to have seen how bad some of these scam experiments really are.
I want to see that guy, his bits get exploded everywhere.
Yeah, I want to see that guy get charred into, a husk.
Says the innocent 10-year-old girl.
See here, every page of this paper carries some article or other about the Great Exhibition. But the brighter things shine, the darker the shadows that are cast behind them. Personally, I find myself drawn to the darkness, to the impenetrable. That is my proper atmosphere. I'm entering my goth phase.
See, I was gonna say, is he Bane? I was born in the darkness,
Yeah.
molded by it. Shadows cast behind. Is that a metaphorical way of referring to the back page of the paper?
Okay.
Yeah, why are you sad, huh?
Are you investigating a particularly tricky case at the moment, Mr. Sholmes?
You could say that, I suppose. Trying to find more heroin.
Nothing more to add? That's not like you. What sort of case?
Shh, quiet, Mr. Naruto. We must not discuss it here. You never know who might be listening.
You're acting very strangely, Hurley.
What do you mean, Iris?
Well, usually, the more mysterious and complicated a case is, the better Hurley's mood.
Ah,
Is it really a case that's bothering you?
or is it that he doesn't have a case? Iris, please, you mustn't exercise your astute powers of observation and deduction on me without invitation. Remember what I always say. Put yourself in the shoes of the individual about whom you're making deductions.
You say that, do you? You, Mr. Sholmes.
Never mind, once I've had a cup of tea, I must make my way at once to the crime scene.
It was a deep sigh.
Okay, let's go back. You just selected the same thing again?
Yep, I did. Oh, you didn't want to see him in fast motion? You're welcome. I did this for you. Let's watch him sigh. There you go. Beautiful. I feel like we don't need to examine anything. We've seen it.
Present the paper?
Sure. Mr. Sholmes, about this.
My dear fellow, without wishing to sound rude, I'm currently in the middle of a very important blink. Perhaps some other more convenient time.
Is there a set time for your important blinks, or are they an all-day affair? Just so I know.
Okay. I guess we gotta examine. Find something else to do. Let's... Elf shoe?
Do love a good fire in the colder months. Watching the flames flickering and dancing about is just so very relaxing.
Cleaning out the chimney isn't so relaxing, though.
No, getting covered in soot isn't my idea of fun.
You know, Hurley decided he was going to clean it out himself last year. But you can guess what happened, can't you? He got himself stuck inside the flue.
He's a very slim man, I admit, but there are limits to where a fully grown man can fit.
Now every time he dozes off by the fire, he has nightmares about it.
That's unfortunate.
Lane?
Ah yes, huge metal chest with the lace cloth laid on it, being used as a table for tea and coffee. It's very sturdy, that's for sure, and firmly locked shut.
That chest contains my father's detailed records of Hurley's many cases.
Yes, so I've been led to believe. Though, personally, I've never actually seen inside.
And that's the way it will stay. Those papers are a secret between Daddy and me. If you go opening it uninvited, you might find yourself being bitten. Or shot in the face.
What, is there a beast inside there or something? Ah, all those different pieces of evidence from cases that Mr. Sholmes has solved are very interesting.
The trouble is, Hurley forgets things so quickly, he never remembers why these things are relevant. The other day, for example, he saw the orange pips that were there and decided to plant them in the garden.
Pips?
Yes, they've all sprouted now. We have 5 new little plants.
Oh, well, I didn't know what case they were from, but if Mr. Sholmes can get oranges to grow outside in England, he should change his profession.
Yeah. Not the most tropical environment.
Yeah.
I can type with my eyes shut, you know.
I can believe it. When a deadline's approaching, you sound like a Gatling gun.
That reminds me of a dream I had the other day. It was such a funny one. It woke me, actually. I was typing for a whole hour in the pitch black, but I didn't make a single mistake.
That's incredible.
But then, when it got light, I found that there wasn't paper in the machine.
Oh no!
Now I wonder if I'd actually been typing at all.
I think you might have just fallen asleep on the job.
Drugs?
There are so many different bottles up there on that charming little set of white shelves.
Oh, do be careful, Bruno. You mustn't try the contents of any of those bottles, even if you're hungry.
I wouldn't do something stupid like that. I'm not a child, you know.
Well, I wish I could say the same for Hurley. The other day, he polished off a full bottle of one of my alkaloids.
He what?
He said he was hungry.
I'll be extra careful.
Math?
Ah yes, this is where you note your down ideas, isn't it, Iris? What's in the melting pot today? The blue carbuncle.
Yes, it's from a case of theft that Hurley solved ages ago. The theft of a precious stone, and one that we
We've seen
watched.
that one.
We have.
That's the Christmas episode.
Yeah. I forgot who did it. Oh, wait. It was, spoiler alert, it was in a goose.
Yeah.
Yeah. A carbuncle is another name for
Garnet. A carbuncle is another name for a garnet, you see, especially if it's cut with a rounded top.
Oh, really? And this garnet was blue, was it?
Well, that's the thing. They're usually red. No blue garnets have ever been discovered.
Oh.
So who knows what the stolen gemstone actually was? That's the real mystery of the case.
Proper Herlock Sholmes conundrum, huh?
Tea?
I look forward to finding out what aroma your tea will have, Iris, every single day.
Well, I infuse a different concoction of herbs from the garden every time, so it's never the same twice.
When you call it a concoction, it sounds more like a science experiment than something for tea time.
Oh yes, that's because different blends can have very different properties. Some calm you down, some make you feel jolly, some give you energy. Today's particular blend is something quite special, so you're really in for a treat.
That sounds ominous.
It'll make you have diarrhea.
What? How about his machine?
Every time I look at that machine, it makes me laugh. I can't help thinking what a monstrosity it is. What's it called again?
The Great Analytoscope. It can analyze absolutely anything, you know.
It does seem incredible, and at the same time, incredibly useless.
But it looks impressive, doesn't it? So that makes it very useful.
How does that make it useful?
Because it means you can pawn it off for lots of money. The pawnbrokers always make idle remarks like, "What an incredible looking machine." So Hurley often takes it to the pawn shop when he's a little short.
Sounds like this thing pulls its weight around here more than I realized, by having its weight pulled around.
Violin.
Ah yes, Mr. Sholmes' faithful musician companion. Wasn't this violin made by somebody famous?
Yes, it's a Stradivarius. I'm afraid you'd have to save up for 100 years before you could afford one, Bruno.
If I were to save up for 100 years, I wouldn't choose to buy a violin, personally.
Oh? What would you buy then?
I really have no idea. I think I'll have to do it so I can find out.
Probably a coffin. Because he'd be dead in 100 years.
Wow. I was like, geez, morbid much.
Get a really fancy one.
Books, papers, scientific implements, these shelves are stuffed to the gunnels. Miss Osada wouldn't be able to help herself if she were here. She can't stand mess.
Susie might not be able to stand mess, but she wouldn't dare touch these shelves.
Oh, why not?
Everything's in intricate balance. Hurley spends ages on it. If you were to touch even one thing, the whole lot would come tumbling down. Susie noticed it was very delicate arrangement right from the outset.
You make it sound like a meeting of great minds. But the truth is, Mr. Sholmes just needs to tidy up. I don't think any of this is new info. I don't think any of this is new.
Well, I mean, I think the dialogue is... I don't think we've seen this specific dialogue before.
Oh, I thought we did. Like the carbuncle one sounded familiar to me.
No, it was new, but...
Quick, roll back the tape!
but
Somebody find the
also-
VOD!
But I also don't think it's progressed anything.
Yeah, we
I
haven't
mean,
gotten
let's
anything.
see. You got anything new to say? No?
Nope. Yeah.
Okay, wait, do we actually need to present the armband?
Wait. Oh, is it? Oh, that's why we were doing it, because the move is not active.
Oh, no, this is... Oh, wait, oh, sorry, I thought he was doing the same thing. He's actually saying something now.
That would be a
This would be a collar for a breed of miniature canine with a particularly long neck, and for winter use.
Actually, it's an armband. I always wear that. It's the armband I always wear that symbolizes my role as a defense lawyer.
Precisely, which leads us to but one conclusion. Your arm is in fact the particularly long neck of a miniature canine.
Pardon me. I'm starting to wish I'd never showed him this now. This man is barking mad.
Okay, but seriously, what do we do?
So we can't move?
What's going on?
Yeah, what are we missing? Now I understand why you were doing that. I was like, what are you doing? Why are we touching everything in this room? But now I see why.
Let's see, is there anything
missed
else that we haven't clicked?
What do you want from me, game? I don't know what you want.
Ah, yes, the Ace Attorney experience. What have I not clicked on? What little section of the page did I not click on?
What about going into the court record and examining this?
Oh, probably.
There you go.
Every article on the front page is news about the Great Exhibition. Public experiments to demonstrate brand new scientific ideas, cultural exhibits from around the globe. It's also positive and hopeful about the coming century. We must all go to see it properly before long.
Okay.
Maybe can you turn it on the back? The Reaper attacked! Lost cat!
Lost cat!
No! So many glowing reports about the Great Exhibition and everything that's going on there. Other than this rather gloomy looking one, that is. Huh. Wait, what?
What's the matter, Bruno?
The Reaper attacked? That's Lord Van Zeeks! This must be what Mr. Sholmes was talking about. Does he know any more, I wonder? Is this what will progress the story?
I was like, how did they get that photo? Wow, that's a good photo.
Yeah, it's a really cool photo.
We can't investigate the lost cat.
Yeah, I want to find the cat.
I can barely even...
It doesn't even look like a cat from
Yeah.
that image. Okay.
Yeah.
Sholmes, we want to talk to you again. Come back, please.
Converse.
There we go. It says in the paper that Lord Van Zeeks was attacked. That's terrible.
You know the legend of the Reaper of the Bailey, of course, don't you? Only too well, in fact.
Yes. Prosecutor Barack Von Zeeks.
Barack Obama. Sorry.
He's a vampire. They say that if the Reaper is the prosecutor in a case, there's no salvation for whoever's in the dock.
What if you had done an Obama impression for Van Zeeks?
Hello, my Nipponese friend.
This would be a very different playthrough.
Oh, God. See, now I'm just thinking of Aaron from the Game Grumps, and he's like, hey, I'm Obama. I can't do it.
Hey, they're doing an impression of me.
It's actually pretty good. Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Anyway, even if the defendant is found not guilty.
God, he didn't kill Miss Green, did he? Or no, wait. I mean, wait. Who was our defendant? I mean,
Soseki.
Soseki,
but he got out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw him back in Japan. Once the Reaper has someone in his sights, one way or another, that person's time left on this earth will be short.
London's finest rogues always find ways around the law. They'll stop at nothing to secure an acquittal at trial. Falsifying evidence, paying sham witnesses, threatening jurors, bribing judges. But even such devious tactics as these cannot save them from the hand of the Reaper. As you've experienced yourself, haven't you, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, I've seen the Reaper's retribution at work.
I mean, we were just assuming that he lit that carriage on fire.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't.
Yeah.
There's no evidence.
There's fire in the courtroom. Maybe one of those chandeliers full of fire fell on it. Who's to say?
Many of these criminal rogues are reckless and quite unafraid to die. If a leader among their fraternity is seen to have been taken by the Reaper, retaliation like this does occur. Really, the capital has a never-ending supply of such scoundrels.
So, do you mean Lord Van Zeeks has been attacked like this before? This isn't the first time?
He's quite an accomplished combatant, you know. He doesn't take these attacks lying down. Although, It seems that his assailants were armed with guns this time.
Oh my goodness. Is he alright then? Is Lord Van Zeek's hurt?
My dear fellow, how on earth would I know? Did you read the article?
Yeah.
How about instead of just talking about it, we just read the article? Thanks,
Well,
Iris.
In the article here, it says, as to one of Lord Van Zeek's and his condition, all will be revealed in tomorrow's morning edition.
Wow.
Wow,
What a
clickbait.
clickbait article.
Man, they were doing clickbait even back then, huh?
Ah, I see. Well, we shall have to be patient then.
No. I can't wait until tomorrow.
In that case, you shall have to inquire with somebody in the know.
But who? Lord Strongheart, perhaps?
Yeah? Gonna talk to him anyway.
That's true. I put on my mask. It's time to go out.
Well, I must be leaving now.
Yes, understood. See you later, Mr. Sholmes.
Should we change their clothes back at some point? Or
Yeah, whenever you want. I don't mind.
Okay.
I like seeing him in this.
maybe
yeah.
on the next stream we'll change it back.
Yeah.
Ha, you really are a shameless liar sometimes, my dear fellow.
What?
You seek to put me off my guard and follow me, don't you? Well, you would be wasting your time.
The thought hadn't crossed my mind, but now I'm wondering where you're going.
Ha 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 ha. Well then, see you later indeed. Vroom. Every time somebody fades out, I just feel like they're teleporting. Like this.
They just vanish. Listen to him. He's still laughing on his way out of the door. Whoa!
Oh,
That's new. All right then, Bruno. Let's get going.
Iris, what are you wearing?
did Ergo and Grezy change your outfit too?
Yeah.
I've got chains to go to the great exhibition. You're going to take me.
What? But I was just about to go to the Supreme Court.
Oh, well, that sounds fun too. You're going to take me there then.
Or else.
All right, fine. Just lower that weapon, would you?
Of course. And after the Supreme Court, then we'll go to see the great exhibition.
All right, now we can move. Yay!
Progression. A new location has been added. I don't think we need to go back.
Yeah. Let's go there.
Back to the clock room.
I still feel like this would be a noisy
Yeah.
place to be in.
It's like, what did you say?
Yeah. It's been about 6 months now since I was last here. Some things never change, like the sense of foreboding I always seem to feel in this place.
It's like a boss arena. Wow.
It doesn't seem to be bothering Iris at all, though. She's happily reading over there.
Oh, I love this place. I always find so many interesting books here.
Of course, I was forgetting that you've been here before. The time we came here 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
When Sasato-san was given the news that she was to return to Japan. Oh,
I understand. Wow, don't interrupt me.
Lord Van Zeek, I mean, Lord Strongheart. I trust you've been keeping well?
Excuse me, I haven't spoken in a while. I think he just had like a deep voice or something.
I think so, yeah.
Let's see. Since you arrived and requested an audience, it's been 4 hours, 32 minutes, and 26 seconds. I've kept you waiting a while. My apologies.
Oh no, not at all. I like nothing more than standing around, staring into space.
Good to know.
Good to know that doesn't appear to bother him at all. Mayo Strongheart, Lord Chief Justice of London. He's the man who allowed me to start practicing as a defense lawyer when I arrived in Britain as a student. You know, this isn't in the, like, in his head, like, color text.
Yeah, he's
like,
just saying this out
narrating
loud.
this out loud, yeah. Strongheart's like, yes, this is true. You need only savor the
Who are you talking to?
You only...
Are we in a video game?
My Twitch subscribers. You need only favor the air for a moment in this grand office to understand his preeminent status.
What, does he have like air freshener? something. As you will be aware, the Great Exhibition of London is now underway at last. We're extremely busy as a result, policing the grounds, guarding the new technologies, dealing with petty crime, and furthermore, as of next month, we shall open the International Forensic Science Symposium.
Oh, I've not heard about that.
Investigating authorities from 40 countries around the globe will be taking part, including from your own land. I almost said crunchries, like they're crunchy. Forensic science is the future. The world must embrace it.
Give it a big hug.
Oh, this is Emma's ancestor.
Oh gosh.
As we're the hosting nation, I have much to do. And it is my highest priority. If others must wait for my attention as a result, so be it.
Well, it's nice to know where I stand.
So, you wish to consult with me? Of course, I can very well imagine what this is about.
Thank you for agreeing to this meeting, my lord. I want to be allowed to start working as a defense lawyer again in court. That's what brought me here today. But actually, there's something else playing on my mind as it happens.
Bruno, just take a deep breath and come out with it.
Converse.
Now's your chance.
Ask about both, I guess. Might as well go in order.
Yeah, when did we ask about Dracula?
Yeah, I actually came here to ask for your permission. To
Go
marry
on.
you. 6 months ago, my right to work in court as a lawyer...
6 months ago. Sorry.
was 6 months ago, my right to work in court as a lawyer was revoked, and I was told to spend my time studying. Obviously, I'm very sorry for what happened. But the thing is, it made me understand what it really means to defend somebody under the rules of a foreign justice system. And I desperately want to have another go. Please, permit me to enter the courtroom again. Oh, and Iken has redeemed Hydrate and Posture Check. I know it wasn't to stretch, but I'm still doing it as a part of the posture checking. Thank you, friend, for considering our well-being. We'll make Strongheart wait. He made us wait 4 hours, so, guys gotta let us
He's
get...
just staring.
Yeah, let us get comfortable.
Mr. Naruhodo,
Yes? Ugh, here it comes.
I'm sure you haven't forgotten your position here, have you? At best, you are a substitute for your compatriot. This was never your intended role.
Well, that's true. The Japanese government actually sent my best friend on this study tour. Not me. It should have been Kazuma. He was so determined to bring change to our own justice system at home. That was his calling. If that tragic accident hadn't happened, I wouldn't be here in this office now. Mr. Osogi was my best friend, you see. That's why I can't leave it unfinished. I have to fulfill his calling for him.
His calling, you say? Has it never occurred to you that perhaps you know nothing of his true calling?
Sorry?
The mission with which that young law student was charged. What do you suppose it really was?
What do you mean? Mission? He's not making any sense.
Never mind. I've read all the reports you've submitted over the past 6 months. It's clear to me that you regret your actions and have been studiously obeying your revised instructions.
Do you mean...
As of this moment, I reinstate your license to practice law here in Great Britain.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's wonderful news, Bruno!
In fact, I believe I have the perfect case to mark your comeback. A curious affair. You'll consider it, I hope.
Of course. Please tell me more.
A curious affair.
All right. Who cheated on whom? It's an affair, right?
I'm very curious.
A very curious one. I'm curious as to who did the affair. You described it as a curious affair.
Yes, that's right. I believe it was reported in the press. Are you aware that there was a serious accident at the Great Exhibition yesterday?
Oh, no.
Yes, I read about it. A professor from Germany tried to carry out a crazy experiment. Let me see. How was it described? Super high voltage, blah, blah, something. Oopsie, I pressed too fast.
Yes, stop pressing.
Hang on, we can look at history. A professor from Germany tried to carry out a crazy
Super high
experiment.
voltage instantaneous kinesis. Okay, go on.
Wow. See, who's trying to fast click now? Instantaneous kinesis, as in moving things with a click of the fingers?
That's right. It's just what my herbal blends need. A dash of devil may care.
Whatever this serious accident was exactly, it's clearly captured Iris's imagination.
It's an unfortunate business. A large explosion engulfed the public experimentation stage, and a man lost his life. A certain Mr. Odiasman?
Odiasman.
I'm trying to figure out. That feels like it's some kind of pun, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
Odiasman.
Yeah.
Odiasman.
Ozymandias, maybe? It's like anagram, or not anagram. What's the thing where you switch the words around?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember what it's called,
Or
but I
switch
know
the letters
that.
around?
Yeah, where you switch the letters.
I don't know.
Yeah.
An investor and a well-known figure in society.
A large explosion?
A man died? I just
man?
thought there was an explosion.
Explosions can hurt people. I didn't know. The man responsible for the experiment was Professor Albert Hairbrain. Okay, I think I could see the pun in that
He's
one.
a bit harebrained, you know?
He was detained immediately after the incident and is due to appear in court tomorrow on the charge of murder.
What? Murder?
If you intend to take on his defense, you should hurry to meet with him at the prison. There is very little time left for you to carry out any kind of investigation.
The Great Exhibition. A scientific experiment gone wrong. And murder? In this kind of game?
Yeah.
Who would have thought? I feel out of my depth before I even started. Still.
We should go to the prison straight away then, and try to meet with this German professor, don't you think?
Definitely.
Ah, yes, one more thing about the case. There's a connection with our mutual acquaintance, the Reaper.
Oh, with Lord Van Zeeks? How?
A forensic science
I
suppose.
suppose so.
I think we need to present the newspaper
Probably.
to talk about Van Zeeks.
Maybe.
All sorts of conferences have been taking place around the world to coincide with the Great Exhibition. Excuse me, I had to burp. And next month, the largest and most important of them all will take place at last. The International Forensic Science Symposium.
It does seem as though criminal investigation needs to embrace scientific methods, doesn't it?
Exactly. The birds agree with me.
He controls the birds.
Well, London, the global epicenter of culture, science, and wealth, now has a population exceeding 6 million. Sadly, crime in the capital is growing at a similarly startling rate. So it's imperative that we use the latest scientific methods to, improve the well-being of the people and, provide welfare so that they won't need to commit crimes. Or, to investigate and resolve cases as efficiently as possible.
Yes, yeah. Which is what's known as forensic science, isn't it?
Exactly. The future of policing.
Do you think there's someone in the back with, like, an infinite amount of cages of birds?
They just open up the cage every time.
Yeah,
he gives them a signal.
That's their job. Every time he does this, they go, open the door!
Open the cage.
Open the gate!
I'm afraid of birds!
They're gonna poop on me. Do you think there must be so much bird poop all over his
Oh
office?
gosh.
Regrettably, however, Britain is currently dragging its feet when it comes to the adoption of forensic methods.
Oh dear, that's alarming.
We'd rather just throw whoever we want in prison. It's extremely alarming.
More birds!
If I were Her Majesty's Attorney General, you can be sure What exactly is your job?
Yeah,
Now, the numbers of crimes committed and resolved in London would be very different to the current figures. I would be so oppressive, you have no idea. I could cite 12 solid arguments and 223 individual reasons to support my claim.
Wow. Sorry?
By way of apology for keeping you waiting earlier, I shall detail everyone now.
What?
Let's go.
Oh, how fascinating!
What are we playing? 999?
Right?
He's gonna explain. He's gonna have a PowerPoint. It all began 15. Oh my God, is he actually? Reno's is passing out.
Or is he just like fading, like he's staring straight ahead and he's like just
disassociating.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the word. Yep, I guess so.
Oh my God. Look at his mouth move. And that more or less sums up my feelings on the matter, in the simplest terms, of course. Essentially, to formally establish a forensic investigation division within Scotland Yard. That is my mission.
Oh, right. Yes, that's wonderful.
Exactly. Wonderful is precisely what it will be. Full of wonder.
Iris isn't paying attention at all. She's got her nose in another book now.
I'm reading manga.
What manga is Iris reading?
Detective Conan?
Oh, yeah, that's
or
that,
case closed, I
that'd
guess
be
is
good.
what it is, yeah.
Oh, is it over? Did you learn anything useful?
I actually drifted off for the most part. He's surprisingly ardent about forensic science. Sorry, I struggled with reading. Wait, court record. Or present.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I was like... Oh, that reminds me. Have you seen this?
The reports of the overwhelming success of the Great Exhibition, of course.
No, not that. The story on the back page.
What story? The Reaper attacked. Oh, that.
That happens all the time.
Yeah, you've enjoyed some victories in court against my #1 prosecutor, have you not?
Poor Mr. Reaper. What happened to him? He wasn't killed, was he?
There's no need for concern. Lord Van Zeeks would not be so easily dispatched, I assure you.
Can you tell us what happened? I'd really love to know.
Very well. If it interests you.
It does, strangely.
Fortunately, Lord Van Zeeks emerged from the attack unscathed. Street ruffians are no match for that man. He's a very capable fighter.
But that's incredible. They were armed with guns. Why was he attacked, though? Do we know?
It's related to events that occurred a month ago. Oh, not 6 months ago? A leader of one of the capital's criminal organizations was indicted and prosecuted by Van Zeeks. Wow, he did a case that we weren't involved with.
Wow, he does that?
But the man was acquitted. I've no doubt large sums of money were involved behind the scenes.
Large sums of money?
Yeah, it means
Like a
lot.
bribe?
It means a lot of money. A deplorable situation. Members of the jury were bribed, it seems. Was it the same jury members we keep seeing all the time?
Gosh.
However, despite winning his freedom, the man in question met a dramatic end yesterday.
But you're not suggesting that was the work of the Reaper, surely?
The victim's henchman certainly seemed to think so. He was a man by the name of Assman. Mr. Odie Assman.
Oh!
Wait, but he's the guy in the experiment.
Yeah, wait. Did you say Assman?
Or Assman.
Yeah, was it As or Ass?
That's the man who died in the big explosion at the Great Exhibition.
Yes, known publicly as an investor, but in reality, the head of a significant criminal organization.
Unbelievable.
He did look like a villain.
I wonder, could I ask you something, Lord Strongheart?
Try me.
Why do you use Lord Van Zeeks as a prosecutor?
I love him.
Right? Can't you tell? Have you seen him? That guy is really hot. Also, he's a vampire. I can't have him running around London unsupervised. All the criminals who manage to get off in court then meet with mysterious outside of the courtroom. And fearful of that fate, they seek to strike a Lord Van Zeek's. And fearful of that fate, they seek to strike at Lord Van Zeek's first. I know there's no evidence that he actually is the Reaper in that sense, but still, something's clearly going on here.
I have Van Zeeks work for the prosecution service for 2 reasons. Firstly, the man is the best prosecutor in the capital, bar none. And secondly, any deaths of criminals that have occurred outside the courtroom following his trials are nothing to do with him.
But that doesn't make sense. How can you explain the ways so many have died if not by someone's hands?
I did it. I don't know.
It makes me think of the movie Krusty Jugglers. You know what I'm talking about? What's that movie called? Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz. It makes me think of that where like everybody they don't die in like they're not murdered, it's tragic accidents.
Or they go missing. Or they're accidents.
Yeah, because that's what it is. Like, the accident rate is so high, but the murder rate is like non-existent.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes me wonder if that's kind of in the vein of what they're maybe trying to do here. I guess we'll see. Oh, well, something you may not have read. I don't know.
I don't know. So he will continue to prosecute on behalf of the crown. I think he just said he's no killer or something.
Yeah.
Unless he wishes otherwise, of course. Well, I must be leaving for my next engagement. I'm already 11 hours and 16 minutes late. My colleagues, because he spent all that time talking.
Oh my gosh.
11 hours. My colleagues may be starting to fidget.
11 hours late? That's quite something.
That meeting had already started when I arrived back here for this engagement with you. Did we really just spend an entire day
right?
listening to him talk? So lateness was inevitable. Time stops for no man.
Do we still have time to go to the prison? How late is this?
I don't know.
I'm sure it stopped for me during those 12 solid arguments and 223 reasons. Oh, yes. Where would I find Lord Van Zeeks now?
I would assume he's at his office.
Right. I'll go and ask him about the attack in person. I want to get this straight from the horse's mouth.
Away with you now. I'm leaving Professor Hairbrain's defense entirely in your hands.
Of course, yes. Thank you very much, my lord. Bye! I mean, kind of bye. Let's see. I don't think there's any reason to stick around in here. Alright, do you want to go to the prison? The prosecutor's office? Where are we going first?
Let's go to the prosecutor's office. Let's talk to Van Zeeks.
Yeah, we've never been to the office before, I don't think.
Whoa.
Well, he doesn't have a steel samurai in here, though. He's not a weeb like Edgeworth.
He has swords.
He's got some figurines and stuff.
Oh, yeah, he's got a miniature.
Yeah.
Does he have a train set?
He's into that.
So this is the legendary Reaper's office.
Yes, it appears so.
Ooh, it sends a chill down your spine, doesn't it? What an amazingly deathly atmosphere.
Oh, is that...
Oh.
That hooded figure was so still. I hadn't noticed his or her presence. I wonder who it is.
What are you doing here?
Ah!
Sorry, I had a cold.
Yeah, sorry, I sucked some helium just a moment ago. He's as unwelcoming as I thought he'd be. Actually, maybe even more so. Oh, I'm glad to see you're well. I am. So, who's the person over by the wall being punished for something or other? No punishment is taking place here. Oh. That's my apprentice, and he's sitting there of his own free will. I think I know... I think I know who that is. I think I know. I didn't know
It's
you...
Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, I didn't know you had an apprentice. It must be the same person who was pictured in the newspaper.
Also just a fiery ball gown or
Yeah.
something.
He's very able in combat. A requisite skill for anyone under my tutelage. Are you referring to the attack on the Reaper that was reported in the papers? The Reaper? I'd be interested to know the Reaper's true identity myself. Assuming that is, such a fabled fiend genuinely inhabits our great courtrooms.
So I guess he didn't give himself that title then.
I guess.
Lord Strongheart said the assault last night was some sort of revenge attack? True. Carried out by the henchmen of Odi Asman's criminal organization. The investigation meant their arrests were imminent. Presumably some hoped to kill me before that happened.
Odi Asman. Or is it Asman?
He's always masqueraded as one of London's most powerful financiers, a global investor. But his enormous wealth came to him by underhand means, via his criminal activities.
And he used that money to buy himself a verdict of not guilty when he found himself in court, didn't he? Being prosecuted by you, Mr. Reaper.
But the man got his comeuppance in the end. Yesterday, in fact, in extraordinary circumstances. It was a most unusual cause of death.
I know about that. I know this one!
It was super high voltage instantaneous kinesis gone wrong. Mr.
Asman died when the demonstration on the public experimentation stage ended in an enormous explosion.
Correct. And you think I have some kind of divine ability to cause an accident like that to happen, do you?
Oh, well, no. That does seem a little far-fetched. If this man really is the fabled Reaper, then he has to be innocent of this particular death, at least.
It's strange how this has worked out, isn't it, Runo? I mean, what with you taking on the professor's defense for the trial tomorrow?
What? You're going to be defending him?
Yes, that's right. Though I barely know the man's name yet, to be honest.
Albert.
Albert Einstein.
No, Albert Hairbrain. Get it in your skull.
That's right. Do you know him, by any chance?
It would be funny if he was like Albert Zweistein. That would just be 2 stones instead of 1.
Nice.
Of course. He's a contemporary of mine. We were at university together. You're...
What?
Your contemporary.
What does that mean?
I'd understood that Professor Hairbrain was from Germany, though.
Renosuke. Where do you think Van Zeeks is from?
Hairbrain's from a respectable British family.
Oh, okay.
Don't assume, Ergo Corvus!
Well, wait, but Strongheart said he was German, right? Or, oh, well, he moved to... Okay, I'll let him talk.
After graduating from the University of London, he moved to Germany to carry out research. That's all.
So you were students together?
I was in the Faculty of Law, of course, and he in Science, and our paths rarely crossed. But curiously, we got along, though I've not met him since my university days. We were roommates. Air quotes. I certainly didn't expect...
Oh my god, they were roommates.
I certainly didn't expect our next encounter to take this form. And with you, of all people, representing him.
Only if I make it out of this office alive. He's actually been charged with murder, it seems.
Yes, I know. Because the prosecution will be handled by me.
By you? But you made it sound as if you and the professor had been friends.
We are friends, it's true.
Then why would you do this?
Also, does conflict of interest just not exist?
Yeah, I guess they're like, Lord Van Zeeks is got a heart of darkness, he won't give a shit.
I mean, we've seen, but it clearly doesn't matter for the jury if they have a conflict of interest. Oh,
Oops,
impressive.
I didn't mean to do that.
If the Reaper is the prosecutor, then there's nothing anyone can do to save him. He's doomed.
What's Lord Van Zeeks thinking?
The Reaper's identity.
Hey, speaking of which, have you ever heard of The Reaper by the Blue Oyster Cult? Really good song. What do you mean by what you said before? If you'd like to know the Reaper's true identity, does that mean... I'm a crown prosecutor, and immortal like any other. I am no demigod. I am a vampire! But not that though. I'm none of those other things.
Winks at the camera.
Wink!
Sips a goblet.
But
They've all died, haven't they? The people you've prosecuted, I mean. Whether or not the trial ended in a conviction or an acquittal.
those I prosecute are the vilest wretches of our society. People who, without question, deserve to be found guilty. The world is a better place without them. But that's not true of Mr. Natsume, for example. He wasn't a vile wretch at all.
Nor was Ginny. In fact, she's ever so hard-working now.
I can't deny that since I encountered you, things have taken a turn. But the point is this. If any of those vile wretches that escaped justice subsequently died in mysterious circumstances, it was at the hand of their own kind. It's not my work. Lord Strongheart said the same. He believes you're not involved in any way.
But you were attacked by those ruffians because they believe it's true.
The fact is, since people started to call me the Reaper of the Bailey, the number of serious crimes in the capital has dropped substantially. Oh, it would appear that even the most hardened criminals can be made fearful for their lives. Do you mean to say? I mean to say that if my pseudonym serves a useful purpose, I adopt it gladly, and with honor. But it's putting you in danger. You could be killed. If that is my fate, let God decide. Lord Van Zeeks. That's really hot.
Present? Here, you want a present?
Lord Van Zeeks, about the article in this paper. Yes, it seems there was a reporter nearby when that little skirmish took place. I had no idea I'd been photographed. It was careless of me.
Wait, who is he?
He's on the right? And then the apprentice.
That's him. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I couldn't really tell.
He looks a little different.
He does, yeah.
It looks as though it was taken after the people who attacked you had run away, though.
Rest assured, the police have already apprehended every last one of them. But there's someone else fighting alongside you, it seems. Oh, and I think it's the same man who's sitting over there as we speak, isn't it? As I mentioned already, he's my apprentice. Perhaps you could let us... perhaps you could tell us a little more about him.
Your apprentice.
Grezy's seen some spoilers, so I think she already knows who this is, but I won't say. He's in my tutelage to become a prosecutor. So you could say he's my apprentice, I suppose.
Oh, he's, it's Gumshoe, right?
Oh, yeah.
Gumshoe's ancestor.
You mean Edgeworth's ancestor?
Huh?
You said Gumshoe.
I don't know, I'm just saying his apprentice. I'm just...
Yeah, you know what? I would like that. I would like to see that, though.
Like you're to Hurley then, Runo. Like you are to Hurley then, Runo.
I don't remember taking an apprenticeship with a great detective. He's currently compiling a report about last night's attack. It looks like he's wearing some kind of mask. On Lord Strongheart's orders. Nobody knows the man's face, or indeed his identity. But why would you agree to take on such a clearly suspicious individual? Lord Strongheart's orders, again. He's not one for meaningless follies. There will be a good reason for his actions. I hope you're right. Huh. The task is complete? Good. In that case, you can collate all the briefs. Nice to meet you. Look, there's bats!
Whoa.
Called it. Back to work again. That was really strange, though. I've never met the man before. I didn't even know he existed. And yet, somehow it didn't feel like our first encounter.
It's Sato.
Damn! How'd you know? Don't bother trying...
It's Harlock.
Oh yeah, he said we'd follow him. Don't bother trying to converse with me. He says nothing to anybody from outside this office. Lord Strongheart has strictly forbidden it. Oh, I see. Why are you so interested in my apprentice anyway? Oh no, I mean, sorry, I didn't mean to. The way he stood there so casually, yet with that flawless posture. It couldn't be. Ah yes, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Oh, what's that? That Nipponese man, is he faring well? Sorry? The one I arrested twice in succession 6 months ago. With the stoop, and the moustache, and the jitters. Mr. Natsume, you mean?
I'm not sure he'd be very pleased to find out you identified him from that list, Bruno.
He's fine, thank you. In fact, I received a letter from him by international post only the other day. I see. Well, I think we can end our discussion there, don't you? There's little time left before tomorrow's trial. I advise you to spend it investigating the case. Yes, thank you for the advice, and for the conversation. I can't believe he's asking after Soseki-san, after a Nipponese.
Oh my god, it's becoming less racist?
Who would have thought? I'm not sure whether to feel happy about that or worried. Hey, what if he was like, damn, he's alive?
I never imagined that Mr. Reaper would be friends with a mad scientist. Did you? That's a turn up for the books.
Mad scientist? Ah, you mean Professor Harebrain. Yes, it might be worth quizzing the professor about this relationship with Lord Van Zeeks, I think.
Alright. How about we talk to the professor at the prison, and then will that be all for
Probably,
this episode?
yeah. Go ahead and...
Because then I'm guessing we'll need to go to the scene of the crime.
have to do some investigating.
Let's save that for next time.
Oh man, you weren't hearing this guy's voice, but he was like, well, you did kind of hear it.
Yeah.
The warden said,
Ooh, I thought I was Iris for a second there. The warden said call 11.
So,
I was gonna say, why call 11? That doesn't make any sense.
call 11 from Stranger Things.
She'll know what to do. The warden said cell 11. That's this one.
oh, there's someone curled up in a ball in the back corner, look.
What's his name again? Professor Albert Harebrain, wasn't it? Excuse me, Professor Harebrain.
So what did he sound like?
Eccentric, I guess is the best way to put it. He was, woohoo! he was.
Yeah, it's like Mario?
No, do German Mario.
German Mario.
Can you drive German Mario?
Who are you?
I like it. Oh!
A lawyer?
Was it something I said?
A lawyer, you say? I'm trying to do Mario with no Italian accent, but it's very hard. Would you be here about the experiment? Are you going to defend my hypothesis?
Your hypothesis? Sorry, I don't.
Yesterday's demonstration. The magnificent demonstration was, it was an out-and-out success by anyone's calculations. But despite that, no one listens. No lawyer believes in the science. When it's explained, they all leave at high velocity.
Huh? Now, it's probably not a good time to mention that your zeal made my concentration leave for a while, too.
Converse.
Converse shoes.
We could show him a present here.
Yeah.
We show somebody our armband. Ah, fascinating, yes.
In Japan, where I come from, it's the symbol of a defense lawyer. Wearing it is very bracing, I find.
Your words make some sense to me, but they are entirely illogical.
What do you mean?
Well, for example, I find this white laboratory coat that I wear for my work very bracing too. However, in my case, there is a perfectly logical reason for that feeling.
Oh, really? What is it?
I purchased the wrong size by mistake. This one is too small for me. The sleeves especially are extremely bracing. I can barely move my wrists.
Doesn't seem that way to me, actually. That's what you call logical, is it?
Of course, it's entirely logical. That's science, Mr. Naruto. There's the newspaper. Hey, did you see? You're in the newspaper. Oh, how could this have happened? Oops. You must... Oh, that's...
You must feel awful. As well as a man losing his life, the Crystal Tower was greatly damaged too.
You're really fucked up.
Oh.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what happened. It must have been that.
That?
The day before the demonstration, I had my usual meal of frankfurters at the hotel restaurant, because I'm from Germany. When I paid the bill, they gave me 3 shillings too much in change. But instead of saying anything, I just slipped the coins into my pocket. They're still there now. It's divine retribution for my wrongdoing, that's what this is.
For a scientist, he has some very illogical anecdotes. Long and illogical.
Alright.
Now we can talk to him for realsies.
Yesterday's demonstration.
You mentioned the demonstration yesterday.
The papers have called it a spectacular failure. After all, a man died in the explosion, didn't he?
Ah! Yes, you could interpret the results that way if you really wanted to. Well, I suppose in the strictest sense. The experiment was a failure, but at the same time it was a great success.
You've lost me.
I saw it with my own eyes right there in front of me. Mr. Asman was spontaneously disassembled. I completely obliterated him.
God.
Until then, everything was going exactly as my calculations had predicted.
I bet that is what they're gonna say. Be like, yeah, he was doing that because he exploded.
He teleported him. See, I bet it is going to turn out that he's not actually dead, right?
Probably.
That must be what's going on. He
Maybe his underlings, like there's a hole under the thing and
right.
Out.
It's like the Prestige or whatever. It's a magic trick. At that point, he should have been beamed to the Crystal Tower by instantaneous kinesis. However...
The machine exploded, and Mr. Asman in fact perished?
Yes, I can't deny that part of the experiment was a failure.
So what you're really saying is, the large explosion that killed Mr. Asman was an accident, correct? I mean, they keep saying he's dead, so maybe he didn't escape. Maybe there's a body. I guess we'll find out.
I don't know. I think they are just assuming that he's dead because there was an explosion and they couldn't find him.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
But the bigwigs had you arrested on suspicion of murder.
I was responsible for a man's death. That is the immutable truth here. And for that I wish to be punished at once.
I'm into that.
Spank me, but... Murder? Never in a million years. It was an accident. Simply an accident. I mean, that's still like manslaughter or whatever.
I guess.
Hurley and I were talking this morning, you know. He said the situation would change completely depending on whether it was treated as an accident or murder.
How exactly?
Well, if it really was an accident, then the professor's machine would be kept in protective custody.
On what grounds?
Ah, yes, it's newly established here in Britain. The Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act.
That one passed me by.
But if the case is treated as murder...
Then they'll say my machine was the murder weapon, and they'll be able to pore over it as much as they like. If they examine it in detail, they'll find out how it's made, and then they'll be able to copy my idea. My precious hypothesis will be stolen. The machine must be protected from that at all costs. That's why it's imperative this whole incident is shown to have been an accident in tomorrow's trial.
Ah, I see now.
Excuses.
So, in short, there was a terrible accident at the Great Exhibition Showground yesterday.
Yes, or rather no. The devil is in the details. Strictly speaking, there was a terrible explosion.
Sounds like the same to me.
You were demonstrating super high voltage instantaneous kinesis, weren't you? How fascinating.
Humans, like all matter, are made up of particles that are held together by electrical bonds. So it must be possible using a sufficiently high voltage to break those bonds and beam the particles through space.
You know, I'm not here for animal cruelty, but, you know, could you have, like, demonstrated that on, like, a squirrel?
Yeah.
Or, like, a duck or something, you know?
Did he test it?
Yeah.
That's it in a nutshell. That's my idea, you see. That's my amazing hypothesis.
Gosh, that's unimaginably high-level science.
Oh, but dare to imagine it. Dare to dream of such incredible technology. Just think, one moment I could be here in this cell, and the next I could be at the Great Exhibition again.
Well, yes, that would be incredible. And really convenient for criminals.
And the next, in the mere blink of an eye, I could be at a great Parisian theater, say. The possibilities are endless. The whole of our vast planet would be within reach.
So, no more hiding in wardrobes on rocky seas for 50 days?
Okay.
I don't really see it like that.
What do you mean, Iris?
Well, if you could travel anywhere in the world instantly, the planet wouldn't really seem vast anymore, would it? I think it would just feel like it had shrunk.
My word, that's exactly right. What are the implications? What does this mean?
Oops, that's got Professor Bunnybrain really worried about the look of it.
Clearly, this is yet another case of just because you can, doesn't mean you should, I suppose.
Yeah, haven't you seen Jurassic Park, Mr. Harebrain?
Yeah, come on!
Dr. Harebrain, sorry. The point is, my calculations are flawless, the science works. But without a practical demonstration, it means nothing. And that's always the fly in the ointment.
Because practical demonstrations cost a lot of money. Money that young scientists like you don't have.
That's exactly it, yes.
Hurley's always complaining about it. He says the government should invest more in science.
Well, anyway, I bumped into him at the right time. I met the well-known investor, Mr. Asman.
The victim who died in yesterday's terrible accident, you mean?
First, let's talk about the Reaper's Varsity.
Yeah, we'll pause that. Hey,
put a pin in that.
Hey, we'll put a pin in that. We'll come back to that later. I understand Lord Van Zeeks is a friend of yours from your university days?
Yes, that's right. He was studying law whilst I was studying science.
What was he like back then?
A good question. Unassuming, gentlemanly, and all-around nice fellow, really.
Got a great ass.
Well,
sorry, I think you misheard me. I'm talking about the cold-hearted, merciless prosecutor, Barack von Zeeks. What was he like when he was at university?
Talk about a leading question, Bruno.
as I said, an unassuming and extremely pleasant gentleman. After all, he is the little darling of the Van Zeeks family, with all its great aristocratic origins.
I didn't realize he had quite such noble blood.
Little darling?
It was a bit of a shock when I came back to Britain and learnt what he'd become. The Reaper of the Bailey, no less.
Yes, that's right.
I did hear, though, that there was a very big event in his life that completely changed him after graduation.
Really?
Really? Sorry, Iris. I didn't mean to, interrupt your voice there. What sort of event?
Erg. I'm sorry, but I don't know anymore. I wasn't in the country at the time. I was in Germany already.
Oh, yes, of course. If he's heard all about the Reaper, I really don't have the heart to tell him that Lord Van Zeeks will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow. Guess I'll figure that out later.
Well, anyway, what about the victim?
Speaking of the court stuff, the full name of the man who died in yesterday's accident was Mr. Odi Asman, wasn't it? Or is it Asman? Asman? Do you know? What exactly was your relationship with the man?
Does he really like ass? Or is he boob man?
These are the questions that need answering.
He first visited me in my laboratory in Germany a year ago now. He said he wanted to invest in my immaculate hypothesis. I think my lucky stars. That's my favorite anime.
I see. So you hadn't really known each other until then.
Money for scientific research. I'm so envious.
As far as I was concerned, the man was an angel.
Oh, really?
An archangel, even. He was prepared to fund a practical demonstration of my hypothesis for presentation at the Great Exhibition. And if that went well, I could expect additional financial support for my research from the British government. Mr. Asman provided me with money. Okay, he produced a machine to my precise specifications.
My bad. Finger clicky. But then your dreams were blown to dust in one enormous explosion.
As you can see, I owed everything to Mr. Asman. I would never, ever have thought of taking the man's life.
Well, he seems genuine enough. I don't think he's lying. I don't have a cool talisman to tell me that. You know, I don't have anything to show a psych lock or something, but I believe him. So, Professor, let me just make absolutely sure I've understood you properly. The huge explosion that occurred yesterday, that was an accident, you're saying. You had no intent to harm the victim, who was in fact the sole investor in your work. Is that correct?
As correct as 2 squared is 4, I swear it. Yes, it's true that the man perished in a machine of my invention, so I know that I'm far from blameless in all this, but still. I would never use my discoveries, my inventions, to take a person's life, not in a centillion years. I'm a man of science, it's all I know. You have to believe me, please. Do you believe me? Do you believe in my hypothesis? Science is the pursuit of truth, you know. I've always believed that all my life.
Let me think about this. I'm afraid I don't know much about science, or your theories. But I do believe you.
I do know about game theories.
Yes, and I will fight to prove your innocence with all my might. I'm a man of the law. It's all I know. You have to believe me. Please.
When I went to live in Germany after I graduated, I learned something very important. Nationality, class, lineage, none of that matters. As long as you try your hardest, you can achieve anything.
Thank you for that, Professor.
That's right, I'm woke. And thank you in advance for defending me tomorrow in court.
All right, Bruno, it's time. Time to visit the Great Exhibition.
Sorry?
Well, that's where the incident happened, isn't it?
Bang.
Yeah,
Shoots us.
this incident happens here. Yes, I suppose that's true. Time to investigate at last.
Alright, but we'll do that next time.
Yeah, guess we'll go to the exhibition next time on the Ace Attorney's
Save.
2Z.
Yeah.
So far, interesting. I am curious to find out if Asman actually did die, if there was a body, or
Who knows? We're still early on.
or if he somehow did a Houdini
If there's
and
some
escaped.
other stuff going on we don't even know about, maybe.
Maybe.
Especially because we're getting, as the game goes on, they usually get more and more complicated,
They
right?
do. They
Because
do.
actually, where, like, are we in... I'm kind of curious. Wait, I already saved, but whatever. I'm going to do it again.
Always good to double save.
Just
can't
in
hurt.
case. Because is this... I think this is probably the second to last one. Guess we did the Cloud of Kokoro. Oh no, we still have
4 or 5.
2 more after this.
Okay.
We're only at the middle case.
Yeah.
Because wait, it's yeah. There's 5.
Twisted Karma, huh? And his last
Yeah, interesting.
The resolve of
Karma.
Ryanosuke Naruhodo.
Alright.
Ah, we're getting there though. We're getting there.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. We are gonna finish this game by the end
Eventually.
of the year.
Oh god.
It is happening, baby. It is happening. We're finishing this game by the end of the year. We are doing it. We are doing it. That's why every Monday, every Monday, we'll be doing it. And if it's not a Monday, it'll be maybe a Tuesday. And maybe in the rare instance, I'll take a week off. But I won't try to do that often. But I will try to do right now, because I saw you looking at it. Let's see if there's anybody that we know online right now to raid.
This person.
Oh yeah, we've got Nomi. Let's see, Kath. Got a couple people actually that we could. See, Nomi is playing League of Legends, and Kath is doing Dungeons of what? Puzzle Dungeons.
Hinterberg.
Oh, Hinterberg. What do you think?
I mean, either one. You can always raid the person with the lower view count, I guess. That's usually what I go for.
That sounds good. So we will go ahead and send everybody that is currently here with us over to Nomi. So please tell them hello. And I hope that all of you who may be here, hope that you guys have a great rest of your day or evening, whatever it is, wherever you're from. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. And thank you for partaking in the case with us. We had a lot of fun. I know I did, at least. What about you, Ergo? Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know that you'll be streaming later tonight, actually, as well.
Yeah. I'll figure out what time.
Oh, you don't know yet? Okay. I was
We'll
going to say, have we deduced that yet? Only the great Herlock Sholmes knows.
Yeah.
Which honestly means nobody knows. Okay, but that being said, we'll go ahead and take our leave so that we can properly go ahead and say hello to Nomizu. Have a great one, everybody, and until next time, goodbye!
Bye.